Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, so we're gonna wait for a few people to get in here, and then got a real quick special unboxing to do, real quick. Um, Literally want to do this really quick. Oh my goodness, the box is making noise. What in the world? What's up? What's up? How you doing, Dan? How's it over there in Australia, my friend? Hey, Renee. Um, I'll get you set up as moderator next time. I meant to set you up this time. I just didn't have enough time, and I couldn't find you in the chats of the other live streams. But I'll get you next time. Sharon's a moderator. Callius Enoch, and I think I set up S Dodge, but I'll get you put on there next time. All right, guys. You guys want to see what's in this box real quick? Let's go ahead and get it opened up because I don't want to leave it closed any longer. I think you guys are really going to like this one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's exciting. It's exciting. And there they are. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah. So there they are. 4 little kittens that just kind of they were underneath my house, and the mommy of these kittens actually belonged to my neighbor that passed away very recently. I mean, very recently, within I think it's been about maybe 2 months now. And about 4 days ago, my kids were hollering at me, saying that they heard kitten noises, and I was like, "What do you mean you hear kitten noises?" So I went back there, and sure enough, there were kitten noises. And sent my son underneath the house, and this is what he came out with. Actually, he came out with 3 of them, and this little guy right here, that's by himself, which is the runt, was actually under there for another whole day. And just luckily we got him out. But these, I guess these technically would have belonged to my neighbor Joe. Like I mentioned before, he passed away, and now I've given them baths, and I've took the flea comb through them, because man, they had fleas really bad. And they're just wow, they're such a joy to watch, really they are. But I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I surely can't keep them. They're just super cute, though. Let's see what the chat's saying. Hey, what's up, S Dodge? What's up, Death Scream? Looks like you're new to the chat. Anthony Osborne. Yes, sir. Fuzzy little things there, Anthony. Yeah, they're going to be all up in my window for sure. Yeah, they're already a handful. I think they're right in between 3 and 4 weeks old, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, what's up, Nathan's MRE? I see Sticky Fingers is here. What's up, dude? Mystic Rose. Hello, hello. Yeah, box of kittens. That's what I got here. Yes, sir. I just wanted to bring them on. I mean, they're super fun looking, and they're just super cute. And like I said, this is the one right here. Check him out. Look at the camera, little guy. Hey, buddy. Hey. I don't know if they're boys or girls. I can't even tell yet. But, yep. So they just kind of showed up because, I'll tell you, the mommy lived over there in a vacant trailer behind my neighbor's house. And he would keep them fed. He would throw out scraps, and I think he had some cat food he gave them, but she's completely wild. Well, after he passed away, there was no one over there feeding him. He has 2. There's like a calico-looking one. It never comes around, hardly. And then there was a solid black one. And she started coming around pretty often. And it looked like she was pregnant a few months ago, and then all of a sudden it looked like she wasn't pregnant, and I thought maybe she'd lost the kittens or something, because she didn't look like she'd been feeding or anything. And here they are. She obviously had been feeding them underneath my house, kept them quiet for 3 weeks, obviously. No one heard them. And just crazy that they showed up the way they did. Really wasn't expecting it. Hey, what's up, Rob Hoffman? Is Art here also? I'll tell you what, if anybody happens to see this live stream in the next few weeks and you guys want to come and get one, they're surely here for you to come and get. I'll definitely take good care of them as long as I can. And I really don't want to have to take them to the pound. That would, I don't even want to think about that. But, you know, yeah. Anyways, Anthony says his cat would kill him. Well, by the time that they're ready to go somewhere, I would say that they'd be able to hold their own as far as that goes. I had a kitten show up, not much bigger than this one time, and it had used the bathroom all over itself in self-defense. It was just a stray that showed up, and he was nothing but trouble. We called him Trouble, and he ended up wanting to be wild and ended up like just running around and living. Actually lived over there in that vacant trailer for a while, and then I think somebody finally took him in. He wouldn't even let us catch him after a little while. We were going to take him and get him fixed, and he ran away that day, and then we'd see him periodically once a month or maybe once every 2 weeks, and then he finally just quit coming around. They're super cute, though. Okay, guys, well, here's what I got for dinner tonight. I have I think this is a 2014, yep, date code on it. It's 4083, menu number 7, brisket, entree, gravy with seasoned beef brisket slices. So that's what I got for dinner tonight. I did not look up the menu on this, so I really don't know what's in this other than the main entree, obviously. And I had something else kind of planned, but it got a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be. But if you guys seen my videos on those Polish Fire Brigade rations, you'll remember this thing right here. And the weirdness where it's like sucked itself vacuum closed, and it's obviously something is compromised in there. And as of right now, it doesn't smell bad. Of course, it's not open. There's not a pinhole in this thing anywhere. I mean, it's still 100% sealed, but something in it obviously has a hole in it. I thought about opening this up on the live stream, taking you guys, we'd have to go outside to do it, and I, at this point, would have to use a flashlight because it's considerably darker than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it was pretty much dark at 8 o'clock, so what's up? What's going on in the chat here? World War II, oh, Kitten MRE. Yeah, Kitten MREs tonight. Oh, goodness, did that scare you? Here, let me put this in there with you guys. No? No? You gonna move? Here, scoot your butt out. Just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Let that sit in there with you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, the China thing. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I know. I've heard about that. I watch a guy. I think they do it in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it dogs in Japan? I don't know. I literally cannot even imagine doing something like that. I mean, it's just way out of the realm of even a possibility for me. I believe I might even starve to death before I would chop up my household animal. You know what I mean? But these little guys right here, I mean, they're just at that age to where they're just getting their legs underneath them. They're still a little bit wobbly. And I had some pictures of kittens that we had before. I had pictures of the day they were born, and then I had, you know, periodic pictures. So I could pretty well judge exactly how old these guys are. And they're almost probably getting close to 4 weeks old. They're right in between 3 and 4 weeks old, I would say. Where are you going? Where are you going? Hang on. You really want to get out? You guys really want to get out? He says, yeah, maybe the Philippines then. I don't know. I seen that. Okay, I remember what it was. I was watching Eric Surf 6, and he had a video about, it was like lizards, like pets. It was crazy. Well, of course there were snakes also, but yeah, I would eat a snake. I would probably eat a lizard too, if I had to. It's not something that I would probably choose to do, but yeah. Look at you. They're just so cute. Like I could literally just watch these little guys all day long. Like they're mega cute. Oh, you gonna meow a little bit? Yes. You gonna meow a little bit? Huh? Yeah, they're just now getting it. I think they're just now starting to play, really. Metal Man says he named his kitten as a kid. Named it Blackie. We have one we call that too. He's been around forever. Him and his mom, Minnie. She's Minnie. Dan says they eat anything in Vietnam. But when the Japanese invaded, they couldn't grow their own crops. 2 million Vietnamese starved to death. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're really on the verge of starving to death, I'd say you'd probably do some pretty crazy stuff. I mean, most of us in America have had the luxury of not having to get that bad, you know. We're all mainly pretty fortunate in that area. I mean, they can say what they want, but we don't let our homeless starve to death either, you know. People that are homeless, we make sure that they can eat, that they have an option to eat, so. Caitlin says, Corrosion 37 tuxedo cats rule. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. They are little tuxedo cats, aren't they? Yeah, I didn't even think about it. This one right here looks awful sleepy. Yeah, your pupils are getting great big. And this one right here, this is the biggest one. And I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think his dad looks just like him. I think they are spitting images of each other. Nope, I do have a feather toy. I just don't have it in here with him. This was kind of I wasn't really sure how I was going to do this, so throw him in this this shipping box so I could bring him in for the live stream for a couple minutes. Yeah, they're super cute though. Like, I can't say that enough. Hey, buddy, you want to play? Huh? I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, but do you want to play? Huh? Huh? There you go. You up on your butt? Oh, yeah. Look up here. Hey, look up here. Look up here. There you go. Look right here. Oh, you look right into the camera. Look right into the camera. Look here. Look up here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're the loud one. Yeah, I know. You're the loud one. Yeah, that's why we saved you. Because we could hear you. This one right here, the little runt right here, was like, it was up in the insulation up underneath my house. I guess my son was telling me, and when it came out, it had insulation just caked all over it, and it had like, it was in bad shape. Had fleas all over it. I mean, this one right here is scratching right now, but if you look at them, they don't really have they don't have very many fleas on them, if any at all. I mean, they got a couple, I'm sure, but look pretty clean to me. Took the flea comb through them a couple times, and I gave them a real good bath with only water, no soap, just water. Sprayed them off real good. They actually didn't mind the water, which really surprised me. Really surprised me. Alright, I'm pretty hungry, so let's go ahead and set these little fellas off to the side here. I might have to take them outside, I don't know. They might lay down and go to sleep if I set them over here, though. Oh, right there, fellas. Okay, time to get the MRE out, and let's see what's in this thing. Like I said, I was really wanting to open this thing up tonight. I might have to do that on, might have to make like an earlier live stream to do that. And it's definitely got to be done outside, because I have no idea what kind of smells lurk underneath that plastic. The last time I opened something that was like this, though, it was one of the worst smells. I mean, it was like It was almost like death. It was horrible. Horrible smell. Alright, here we go. Menu number 7. And this is the brisket entree. US MRE made by Sopaco. Of course, those fellas are getting handed 3 of these a day. And they'll field strip them. So when it's all said and done, they're eating about 1 3/4 worth of the calories. Maybe 2 of them if they're like... Most guys don't even eat 2 full MREs. But there's the peelable seal, and man, it's opening easy. Look at that. Super easy. Alright, hang on just 1 second. Here, I'll tell you what. You guys want to go with me? I'll just take you guys with me, and I'll take these fellas outside. Let me turn the camera around. Okay. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta carry you outside. Here, I'll turn the camera around so you can look at the kittens. And get them picked up with my crutches. Hang on, guys. Get back in there. Here we go. Ugh. I know it's too dark for you guys to see right now. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, yeah, it's definitely dark, guys. I think bringing you guys with me was a bad idea. Hang on, guys. Oh, easy, easy, easy. There we go. There they go. I'm sure you can't see them, but they're all running away now. Okay. Shoo. Oh. Alright, guys. Let me get you set back up here real quick. Them little guys weren't too happy to be sitting back there in a box. Alright. Set the crutches up. There we go. Alright. Here we go. 59 people in here. We got 11 thumbs up. If anybody's in here and you're actually liking the content, even just a little bit, and you don't mind to hit that thumbs up, oh, go ahead and do that for me. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Got some butter buds in there. That just flew out of there. That's a really light accessory packet. Oh, man. No coffee. Alright, we'll check that out in a second. Let's see what we got in here. That's an empty bag. My trash bag now. First up, we got some wheat snack bread. We have a flameless ration heater. Next up, we have some garlic mashed potato cards. So, where's the garlic mash? Garlic mashed potatoes. Nope. This has got to be the garlic mashed potatoes. Those actually feel pretty good. Usually they're like really stiff and weird, but those feel pretty good. Put that right there. I'm going to go throw this stuff in some boiling water too, so I have actual hot food. It cools down so quickly. There is there's the brisket entree. Where's the date code? 4035 is the date code on there. Feels like there's a pretty good chunk of steak in there, I think, hopefully. And there's our MRE spoon. Next up, we've got some grape jelly. Cool. Didn't expect that. Oh, I love these things. Here we go. This is, you know, this got some caffeine in it, I think. Our Irish cream cappuccino instant powder. Nice. There's our sleeve for our brisket. And we have an oatmeal cookie chunk, oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. 15 grams of fat and 290 calories. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. Oh, 22 of you guys hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate y'all doing that. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. We got Chocolattos. These were in K-Rations, guys. Very cool. If you guys want to go back, check out my K-Ration video. If you're watching this after it's been live streamed, I'll have a link to that up right here. I'll put a link to my K-Ration video. where I open up a package of Chocolatos from around probably 1943 or 44. Oh man, that's really cool. I've never had these before. And, oh, cool, we get peanut butter as well. Wow, there's a lot of food in this thing. Holy cow. This is awesome. And last up, we've got our accessory packet. Let's check this thing out and see what we got going on real quick. And there are no tear notches on this thing, really? Oh, there they are. Only on one side. It's the first time I've had an accessory package. I only had tear notches on one side of it. Huh. I think it's the first time. If I had it before, I didn't realize it. Okay. So that's pretty exciting. Butter Buds, natural butter flavored granules. All natural. Only 10 calories and 0 fat. Yeah, buddy, that goes with the potatoes. Next up we have a package of iodized salt. We have a moist towelette. Some Chiclets type gum. Spearmint. Beverage base powder. What flavor is this? Oh, raspberry. Alright. My son loves the raspberry. He'll really be happy to. I'll have to save him some of this. I think I've got, well, the only thing other than that I'll have to drink is the cappuccino. And last but definitely not least is the U.S. issue butt ration. Toilet paper, napkin, whatever you want to call it, paper towel. Alright. So let's get this stuff out onto a tray really quickly. And I will go and throw this stuff into boiling water. And then I'll read some of the chat while I open up some of this other stuff. Sorry if I'm getting behind on there, guys. But I'll get caught up here in just a second. You guys chat amongst yourselves. Okay. And yeah, I'll save my flameless ration heater for, you know, other emergency times or something of that nature. Okay. So what do we need to heat up here? We need to heat up our brisket and mashed potatoes, and I think that's it. Probably wouldn't hurt to heat up that wheat snack bread too, but yeah, no, I'll heat it up. I'll just heat up the brisket and the mashed potatoes. We're gonna throw that in some boiling water and give it about 10 minutes. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, I'm back. Let's check this rest of this stuff out. And got some hot water right here. I'm gonna fix the cappuccino hot. And I'm gonna put it in a cup, of course. We'll go ahead and mix it up in here though. And it says to put this much water in it, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like, I never mix these type of drinks with the recommended amount of water. I always give it, like, I'll probably put this much water in this, and it'll be about how I like it personally. If you like it super thick, go ahead and go with the recommended line. But, and how you can see that line on the inside is to put you a really nice crease across through there like that. Fold it the other way. Put you a really nice crease across there. That way you can see that line on the inside. Definitely the best way I've found to do it, to be able to actually see the measurement line on the inside if you plan to use it. 64 you guys here right now. Appreciate everybody that showed up. See who we got here. Naming the kit. Not sure exactly how much water that'll be, so just take my thermos and put me about, I don't know, 10 ounces or so in it. There we go. And this is super, super hot, like super hot. Dump this water in. There we go. So you can see I brought that up a good bit in there, and I definitely won't regret that at all. I might even have to add a little bit more than that to my taste. I mean, this stuff is not set in stone. You can make it how you like it. You don't have to go, whew, wow, that is mega hot. So hot I can't even hardly touch it. But it should mix up really well with that super, super hot water. Holy wow. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but but like that blue wrench on there, on Callius Enoch's name right there, means that that he can moderate the chat right now, because of course I can't keep an eye on it all the time, and wanted to have that as an option for you guys to be able to do that. And I don't even think I'll be able to fit all that in this cup, so let's see. I'll just fill it up. Oh my goodness, that's hot. Yep, it's not all gonna fit, but that's okay. I probably got about 1.5 ounces left in there, roughly. And I'll drink that here in a little bit. Let that cool off a little bit off to the side right here. And next up we have our, where did it go? We have a raspberry drink somewhere. Maybe I dropped it. Must have dropped it. Hang on. Huh. Can't find it. Under there somewhere? Nope. The edge right there. Wow. Okay. There it is. I don't know how it got underneath of there. So if anybody happened to miss the beginning of the live stream, you should be able to just go ahead and back that up if you want to go back and watch the beginning with the kittens in a box. And this right here calls for 20 ounces, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 20 fluid ounces. And doesn't have a, like, the powder doesn't have a color to it really. Has a really good smell to it. Wow, that smells fantastic. Go ahead and just about fill that cup up right there, I think. If I'm not mistaken, this cup, actually I'll probably go ahead and fill it all the way up, because I think that cup only holds about 18 ounces all the way full. There we go. Ooh, look at that color. Gracious. That is a lot of color. My goodness. I think I might have just missed a super chat. I did. Cal Maryland, thank you very much. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for showing up to the live stream. I almost made you a moderator tonight. I saw your name whenever I was doing the moderators. And I'd already had 3, so if anybody doesn't want to be a moderator that is one right now, just let me know. And anyone that wants to be one, I can set that up. I've finally got it figured out. Also, while I'm talking about that, progress on the new camera or cell phone. It was supposed to be here Tuesday, whenever my kids started school Wednesday. Had a lot going on Tuesday night this week, so that's why it's Thursday this week. But the cell phone should be here tomorrow. It's a Galaxy S8 Plus, and it shoots in 4K and 60 frames per second, which I really don't know a whole lot about that. I've been in the dark ages with my cell phone. My cell phone's like 5 years old. Literally, I think it is 5 years old, and I think I've had it just about that long. So, yeah, it's going to be a huge, huge difference, I think. I'm going to get us out a little bit of this right here. Clean up the spoon, because that stuff is really, really potent. Seems like there's a little bit more toilet paper in it this time than normal. Usually it's not quite that thick. You guys can see all that color coming off the spoon. That stuff is no joke. You get that on your clothes or something like that, and it's definitely going to stain the crap out of it. Absolutely. So does everything seem good on the stream, like speed wise and stuff, guys? I think it's streaming pretty good. I don't know what my bit rate is where I stream off a cell phone. I know a computer. I just noticed whenever I was looking over all those settings and stuff. Holy whoa! For the cause, Blindside 0187. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Definitely, it's definitely going to go towards the channel. That's everything that comes in. I just put it back towards the channel. Keeps me busy right now, and that's gives me something to think about and something to do. So it absolutely helps anything like that to go towards the channel and get some interesting stuff. Hopefully this weekend I get some really cool stuff filmed with you guys. Holy crap, Dan, dude, kibbles for the kitten fund. That's a good idea. I will put. My old lady's gonna be ticked that I'm even going to buy food for them, but she's like, they're not staying here. They can't stay here. They really can't. I'm gonna go talk to the fellow that was my neighbor, Joe, his son, and let him know about the kittens that belong to his dad's cat, and see if maybe he wants something to do with them. Hopefully. But thank you so much for that, man. Thank you for your generosity there, Dan. I really appreciate that, dude. Awesome. I think I might have missed a super chat somewhere, guys. Did I miss one somewhere? If I did, I'm very sorry. I'm going to try to go back and recap and make sure that I didn't. I think it will let me go almost all the way back to the beginning. Okay. I don't think I missed anything yet. Nope. Looks like I'm all good. So what's up, David? Glad to see you here, man. It's not a name that I recognize. Well, man, I really do appreciate that, dude. And like I was saying there, the phone should be here tomorrow, so I'll have this weekend, and I'm going to try to throw something together for that CR1M video, and see if I can salvage anything from that. Hopefully, I can. And if I can't, I will. I'll make sure that I can. Oh, whoa. Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going, Chad? Check this out. I was just thinking about you, man, because I brought this out here because I was thinking about eating some spicy noodles tonight, and I threw this stuff in here. I threw in the one chip that you sent along. And he has the I'm Into Pain channel, and I'm going to put that out here because this is going to be one of the first things that I film once I got my new camera up and going. Maybe this weekend if I can work the balls up to do it. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit scared of it, but I plan on manning up and doing it. And this right here, this is a mess kit that Steve actually hooked me up with, man. And I was going to use this to cook the noodles in. And then I just realized that there was like still glue and tape on this. I got to figure out how to get that off there. But thank you for your generosity, Chad. I really super appreciate that. You guys are just too nice, man. Really appreciate y'all. Next, we're going to... Oh, yeah, I got this out, too. I think we're going to check this out after we eat our main meal there. Just for the heck of it. Now... I'm going to go ahead and get into these Chocolatos because I'm really interested in what they're going to look like. Look at that. Wow, they look so much different than the World War II era ones. Those are huge, super thick. These are probably about a third thicker. I'd say the World War II ones are about that thick, if you guys can see my thumb across there. We get 5 of them in there. They're still... holding their form pretty good. That one's got a little bit of a crush going on there. That one also. And if you guys happen to have sent anything in the mail to Oldsmokey's mail call, I haven't checked my mail for a couple days. So if there's something down there, I will make sure that I check the mail and get that stuff before I film the mail call. Mail call is getting filmed this weekend. Maybe if I can work the balls up to do it, I'll be filming this weekend, and then I'm going to film. Hopefully, I'm going to film the 1 year video. That should be coming up pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly what the date was for the 1 year when I uploaded my first ration review video, but I know it's coming up. I think it's this month, so towards the end of the month, I believe. But yeah, I want to get that done, and for sure, wheat snack bread. Let's check it out. You know, all these packages are so easy to open, really. I mean, like I like to use my knife on these because I like to make just a little cut across the corner. Sometimes you can rip them that way, and sometimes you can't. And if they end up ripping like a grape down the side, then you don't have very much control over your package. As Gundog would say, the smaller the hole, the more control. Now that feels pretty good. Surprisingly, it's still quite soft and flexible, and it smells very much so of dough. That smells like if you took some wheat flour and some water and just like patted it in your hands, and then you smelled it. That's what a wheat snack bread smells like. If you guys have never smelled one before, that's the best description that I can give you, and it's accurate. It smells exactly like some wheat flour that's not even set up yet, for sure. And it kind of, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of tastes like that a little bit. Other than the texture, like the taste, I've tried just dough on its own before, and that's kind of what that tastes like. It says freaking goblins. Hey, Mr. Browning, 1911, man. I would love to send you a companion for Lucky, bro. If you didn't see the beginning of the video, I've got some little space invaders that invaded my space under my house here recently, and they showed up. That belonged to a neighbor's cat. But yeah, definitely check out the beginning of this video, Mr. Brownie. Oh, gabeRILLA's here. What's up, dude? Yeah, rewind it to the beginning. I think I got about 15 minutes or so of them on the beginning of this video, I would say. Let's see, we're 30. Yeah, I'd say they're on here for about 15 minutes. So, next up we got this oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. And I don't know that I've ever had a chocolate chunk oatmeal cookie before. I know it sounds awful, but I've had plenty of the regular plain oatmeal cookies. Maybe I have had one of these. I don't know. Oh man, I thought that was going to come out in one piece. Nope. Let me give you a close look at that real quick. There is the chocolate chunk oatmeal cookie. And it smells really good. A couple more pieces down in there. I'll save those for later. Set them off to the side here. Now, what am I going to do with this bread? And I've got all kinds of spreads here, but I'm probably going to want to eat some of my bread with my mashed potatoes and brisket. Oh, I'll stop the chat, my bad. We'll read a little bit of the chat. Mr. Browning says that's how I got lucky. And yeah, they're tuxedo cats also, Mr. Browning, and they seem like they're, I couldn't believe it because the mom she's wild, and when my son brought them kittens out, they were all super tame, which is kind of odd. I mean, usually I've seen little kittens like that before, and they were always super wild. And these ones, you couldn't ask for a tamer kitten. These things are just like, they're little, they're very, very tame. And they were like that. They've only been out from underneath the house for like 3 days now, I think. Maybe 4. Maybe 4 days. Oh, yeah, because I think I had them on Tuesday. We had them Tuesday. So they came out on Monday, I believe. But, yeah. I'm thinking about trying to fillet this. I don't know if I can do it or not. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Huh? There we go. If I can make this into 2 pieces, that would be awesome. It's kind of like, it's got a score line where it almost looks like it's been in 2 pieces before and then put together at some other time. But I'm making some crumbs here that are going to be, there we go. Let's check this out. Ta-da! There's the inside of a wheat snack bread, and boy does that look so much different than the outside. Let's get a good look at that cross-section on there, y'all. Hey, what's up, man? Who is that? We got BX8 Garage Man. What's going on, man? Like the buck knife, he says. Yes, sir. I found that on a barge one time, man. Oh, I gotta stand up. My back's killing me, my leg. There's the inside of a wheat snack bread, guys. Here, let me pull the other one up here, too. Check that out. It looks a lot different than the other side. Mega different. Kind of looks more like bread when you split it open like that. And I managed to get 2 pieces out of that. That's awesome. So that's definitely a good thing. So now we're down to the entree and the mashed potatoes. I'm going to get a drink of this Irish cappuccino real quick. Oh, man. That, see where I added that extra water? This is just, it's perfect. Sparrow9612. gabeRILLA used to be called SparrowMedicine. So Sparrow, I wonder what you guys got in common there. But he says, I found my knife next to my cousin's car outside. Might have belonged to one of his friends. Nobody ever claimed it, though, so it's mine now. Yes, sir. Finders keepers, right? That's like the one I found on that boat. Whoever it belonged to, because that barge was dropped off from somewhere. It came from, like, down in Louisiana somewhere. And whoever it belonged to was long, long gone before they realized that that they had lost their knife. And heck, they may have never even came back through where I worked at, so it was mine then. Go ahead and grab these out of the boiling water here. Oh, had a little bit of a splashdown. I got a little bit of water on the stove to clean up in a little bit. Let's see. Metal, living life on the edge there, buddy, he says. On of death. That sounds good. Tyler, the Terminator. My stepfather died, so I'm getting one of his knives, and it has a mammoth tusk on it. Oh, wow. A mammoth tusk for real, dude. That's, that's something right there. I would have to imagine that that would be probably beyond expensive. I would think that mammoth tusks are something that would very rarely be used on any type of even remotely modern type of knife. 63 people in here. We got 50 thumbs up if you guys are enjoying what's going on right now. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. I don't know why it matters, but YouTube likes to see who likes the videos. Even if you don't like what's going on right now, you can hit that thumbs down. They like to see that too. YouTube's weird, but it's true. So I'm going to put these... should I put the mashed potatoes out first? Or should I put the main out first? Yeah, I'm going to put the mashed potatoes out first. And actually, I want to do it... See, it's got a long way so you can eat them like a bowl. But for me right now, I'm going to make a little tear notch right there. So I can open them along, or the top right here, like this. There we go. Yeah, look at that. It looks like some typical instant mashed potatoes, and you can see the, I guess that's like chives or Something like that in there. I'm not real sure. There we go. And I think that's all of them. All right. Set that over here. Now, to the main event. Here we go. This is the brisket entree, and I do believe it has like potatoes and carrots and whatnot in here as well. And where I heated it up really good, which is not how people usually get to eat them, unless you're using these for emergencies. Military, you're not going to get to eat it this way very often, and nor would you even mess with it most of the time. But if you did take the time to actually boil it in some water, this is what you would have. Look at that. That really does look good. I ain't gonna lie, that looks really good. And it smells fantastic. It smells like a really hearty brown gravy. If I was to describe the smell somehow, I guess I could have got our peanut butter opened up here. I'll go ahead and give that a real quick knead. Just less 10. Holy crap, I'm late. Made it just in time for the main. Hey, what's up, man? Glad you made it. Glad you made it. Oh, we still got plenty of cool stuff to do here, man. The meal was, we got cool stuff to come after the meal, too. I usually like to try to mix it up a little bit. That way it doesn't get too boring for anybody, you know what I mean? Now, let's go ahead and make us the infamous Sticky Fingers Peanut Buddy. There he is. Let's give him glasses. Heck with it. I'm going to give him glasses today. Already had the line in the middle anyway. That's a pretty good peanut buddy. We'll add a little bit of jelly on that sucker here in a minute. I love the U.S. issue peanut butter, though. It's so good. Nice and natural tasting. The jelly's usually pretty good. Not always. I mean, sometimes it's a little bit like runny, but it still usually tastes pretty good. Now we got our butter buds to spike this up a little bit. I want to try them on their own before I do that. Got some salt if we need it. Alright, I'm going to go in for the mashed potatoes first because those are what I'm looking at. Just going to give them a little taste to start off. And here we go, down the hatch. Can definitely taste the garlic in there. Absolutely. A little bit strong for my taste, I'm not going to lie. I think the butter buds is probably going to straighten out a little bit of that garlic flavor in there. So I'm going to go ahead and, if I can figure out how to open it. Oh, it's way down there. Okay. Go ahead and add this butter buds to our mashed potatoes here. Let's see what we got. I'm going to put some on there, and then I'm going to mix it in, and then I'm going to put some more on there on top. Mix that in a little bit. I'll tell you what they got. They do look really good. I think they're going to go well with that gravy too. If I mean, just thinking about it. Sprinkle some more on top. I thought this stuff was more yellow. I've seen it before. I've never used it before, but I've seen other people use it, and it looked like it turned out more yellow, and that's just kind of like pretty light white color. Almost. I'll give it a good coating on top there. I don't see how it's going to hurt. It's all natural, it says. All natural, natural butter flavored granules. All natural. Gluten-free, 0 grams of trans fat per serving. And there's 2 grams in that thing. So the same amount of powder in that as it's in the coffee. So let's give them a try with the butter buds and see how that improved them. Oh yeah. That's almost night and day. That really did cut through that garlic flavor that was in there. I'm going to try a little bit with some gravy. That's so hot though. It's so hot. There's a little bit with the gravy. Really hot. Well, I'm thinking about it. Super savory. It's kind of salty on the gravy, but it goes very well with these mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes aren't bland by any stretch, but I do feel like they're lacking a little bit in the salt area. Now, the gravy really helped it as far as where it kind of felt like it needed some salt, but I'm going to go ahead and add some to the potatoes on their own. As far as the main goes, I just tried that gravy, and it really didn't taste like it needed any salt of any kind. Look at them chunks of brisket, man. Oh, wow. Been soaking in that gravy for 4 years now. Doesn't seem like 2014 was that long ago, but 4 years that stuff's been sitting in a package. Actually, a little bit over 4 years. 4 years and about 6 months, 4.5 years. So here we go with the brisket entree. That is very good. I wouldn't complain about that one bit if I got that in a restaurant. It's that good, in my opinion. The meat's really tender, has a great beef flavor. Yeah, that's really good. I have a feeling that's going to go really well with mashed potatoes. So what I'm going to do, what's that? Big old chunk right there. There's a lot of gravy in here, guys. Lots and lots of gravy. So I'm going to get a bite of the meat. And that's a little bit of the mashed potatoes. And then I'm going to take a bite of this bread and mix it all together. See how it all goes together. Wow. This really does taste like I'm having like a made Sunday dinner or something. Like a homemade Sunday dinner. It's that good. And I'm not even exaggerating at all. It's really tasty. The mashed potatoes on their own, definitely not a huge fan of them on their own. The butter buds really helped them out. And then you add in that gravy, and it's like it takes them to a whole nother place. I'm just going to go ahead and mix it all up like that right there. Get me a bite of everything mixed together again, because it was really, really good. OG versus Pain says, I'd ask what was bad about them, but hang on. But no need if there's a they're nasty. They're nasty. I wouldn't if you're talking about the mashed potatoes, I wouldn't say they're nasty. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about, but I wouldn't classify them as nasty at all. But I mean, they came out of a package. They're not going to be like homemade mashed potatoes. You know what I mean? Let me see if that's what we were talking about. Blackbird Hill says, I want to eat in bed with that gravy. Yeah, Shocker. Okay, Shocker showed up. I see Shocker talking about the little kittens. I know you can't stand kittens, man. I know. This stuff's really good, though. How many of you guys in the chat right now have had this MRE right here and would agree that it's probably one of the better menus for 2014 that I've ever had? I've had quite a few of the 2014 menus. Hey, what's up, Easy Money? Glad to see you here, man. So you had one a couple months ago from 2015. It would have been the same thing, I would think. Real close. The chat's going crazy. I can't even keep up with it. Naomi says, I haven't, but I want one. If you like this type of food, I definitely recommend it. The meat's really nice and tender, and it's got all kinds of really good flavor to it. I could eat it just on its own for sure. That gravy, the gravy's on point, in my opinion. It's a typical southern type of gravy. In my opinion, this is a gravy that you see, and it tastes a lot like gravy that I've had out of a lot of roast beefs that's been made in my house. So, pretty typical of that. You know, you got chunks of vegetables in there, some potatoes and some carrots, and you have a real nice typical roast type of meal. I seen a little bit in the chat about some just made me think about it, about applesauce. And I don't know what it is about the aged applesauce from like the late 80s and around the 90s, even up into the mid 90s. It turns kind of brown. It doesn't have cinnamon or anything in it, but it oxidizes. The applesauce, it kind of goes through its aging oxidation period, and it might ferment just a little bit, but I prefer the old applesauce to the new applesauce. I know, call me crazy, but I really do like it. XYA the Immortal says, I haven't had a U.S. ration yet. I've only had one of the Russian 24-hour ones, and that was a treat, he says. Yeah, the Russian ones are awesome. 71 people in here right now. We got 64 thumbs up, y'all. If you're in here and you like what's going on, hit that thumbs up. I'm going to munch on this a little bit while it's still hot, and I'm just kind of reading through some chat and talking to you guys, because on this metal tray like this, it does get cold fairly quickly. I mean, probably about 15-20 minutes, and it'll be just kind of more or less lukewarm. Right now, it's still hot enough to burn my tongue. Which I think is probably the best way to eat it. I think a lot of people watch videos like this, JD, to get hungry, or they're getting ready to sit down and eat, so they'll click a video on or something. You know, the live stream's an opportunity that we can sit down and have a meal together, really, and talk about it. We should all try to get the same MRE sometime and just kind of have a sit-down chat with as many people that can add their input on the meal as possible. Yeah, that meat's on point. It really is. I wouldn't be disappointed if I cooked a roast like this myself, or we had it here in my own house. This is just as good as anything that I've had cooked in a while, so it's pretty daggone good. Callie Steenock says timing tonight was perfect. My dinner was finished about 5 minutes before I started the stream, so he got to sit down and eat with us. Blackbird says, I want to save you for the future, but my father served in the military and says that, hang on, that you should never eat the hot dog in MREs. Ah, the 4 Fingers of Death. Yeah. I have one from 1999 that has the potato sticks in it. The beef frankfurters is what it's called, I believe. And I plan on reviewing that at some point. It's not super mega interesting, so I don't know if it's something that you guys would actually really like to see, is that 4 Fingers of Death. But I have one like that. And then I have one that's from either 1981, 82, or 83. It's a really old one. Not sure what year the year is on it because there's no way to tell until you open it up. And then after you open it up, there may be no date codes on the inside either. One that I opened up from that batch, it was a, what was it? I think it was a beef patty. And I couldn't find a date on there anywhere. There was only one date code, and it was on the actual box for the main. And from what I could tell, it's from 1982, I think. But there was only one date on there, and it didn't really look like a standard date code. So, pretty sure it was an 82. It's definitely before 85. And by 1985, they were putting date codes on pretty religiously. I'd like to get my son in here to try this and let you know what he thinks of it. Getting this stuff all over my beard. I'm wearing it about as much as I'm eating it. He says the 4 fingers of death are like New York City hot dogs. I'll tell you what, Renee, it's awesome. It really is. Renee says she wants a bite of it. It's really good. This is one that I'm definitely going to buy more of because as far as like stocking up emergency food, if you can have something like this in a bad situation, I mean, this will make your bad situation a not so bad situation. I'll say that for sure. If you're just tuning in, by the way, we are live right now, and we're checking out a 2014 brisket entree. I think it's menu 17, if I'm not mistaken. Shoot, it's menu 7. Menu 7. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to rank this one up there. This is probably going to be in my top 5. Burrito bowl, corned beef hash, chicken and rice, the brisket entree, and another one of my favorites that they don't make anymore was the chicken tomato feta. I absolutely love that MRE, but that's one of the ones, I mean, the flavor in it's pretty strong, but I really, really like that MRE. And that's one I would suggest that that you give it a try, because it does make for a really good, hearty meal. And if you don't like it, you just don't ever get it again. I mean, unless you buy cases, and then you're going to have it. I think 2014 was the last year for it, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure this, maybe it was 20, yeah, I think it was 2014. Pretty sure it was in case A. Dave says he really liked the chicken tomato feta too, and I know Shocker really liked it too. If you guys want to go check out Shocker's channel, you guys, he's got all kinds of really cool videos out there. I've just seen he just recently put out a part 1 and 2 of German EPA. I'm into pain, which is Chad. I call him Chad, but he says he really liked the chicken feta too. I liked it. Some people really, really did not like that MRE. I liked it. If you guys know anybody that watches YouTube, go ahead and tell them to come on over right now. We got 65 people in here right now. Pretty good. Been holding that number right now for a while. That's awesome. I could finish this so easily right now. I'm gonna eat some more of the potatoes because my son won't. He don't like mashed potatoes. I think even my younger son would like this one. And they got school tomorrow. They started, well, yesterday. And I'll bet my son's probably in bed, so he's probably not going to get to try this. So I'm going to eat another bite of it. I just saw Mickey Joe popped in also. Mickey Joe's MRE channel over there. He's got a really fun channel. If you guys haven't checked him out, the link's down in my description. I don't know if Sticky Fingers. Hey, you can tell me if you're still in here, Sticky Fingers. Do you have any more of your MREs for sale? And if you do, I have a link to them down in my description. I don't know if it'll still work for them, and if it doesn't, I'll make sure to fix that link for you guys to where you can pick up one of the Sticky Fingers MREs that he had. And I did see that they just started putting chicken out in the little retort pouches, like the tuna pouches. So there will be a chicken option of that out soon, I'm sure. What's up, Mickey Joe? How you doing, dude? He said he was wrapping up some school shopping tonight. I'd say he's home by now. Oh, excuse me. You know what? I've been eating so much, I forgot to even take a drink of anything. Whew. Let's give this raspberry drink a shot. Sticky Fingers says he still has a few of the Sticky Fingers 745 rations for sale. You guys definitely go check those out. And if you have any interest in his t-shirts, like the one that I was wearing in that live stream, and my next live stream, I believe, you guys go check that out for sure. He says, been a good day. Thanks for asking. If you guys, I don't know, I know I got some good followers here right now. Would you guys be interested in buying a t-shirt? I can get them made, but I want to figure out what to put on it, and I will have them, I'll give them to you guys at whatever they cost me. I think I can get them done. I'm not exactly sure. I think they're going to cost me like 15 bucks printed up. And she said I can put whatever I want on it. So, and I know YouTube has a thing where they're doing now, where you can actually, they make them to order and send them out. But if you guys would be interested in like a t-shirt or something, I think I can come up with a pretty cool Oldsmokey t-shirt. I'm not sure exactly how I'll do it yet, but I think I'm going to do that. History Savior says, sorry, got no notification. Hey, man, that's YouTube for you. Gotta love YouTube. Yep, we're glad to see you here, History. Cool. Garage Man says that he'd love to have a t-shirt. All right, that's what I want to hear, man, because I want to get something like that printed up, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. I want to do a front and back. Of course, she said that was cool too. I didn't even know that we knew someone that did t-shirts like this, and she said that she could do them. So Easy Money says he can always use more t-shirts. I hear you. Me too, brother. Me too. I wear a Sticky Finger shirt all the time, man. Nord Gaming says only MRE reviewers have real beards. Yeah, my beard's it's pretty thick, dude. It's definitely nothing to scoff at. Just reading through the chat a little bit. All right, I'm you know what, guys? I don't think. Hang on. What time is it? It was about 8:30, so it's about 9:40. Yeah, I probably better not wake him up. I'm gonna take a couple more bites of this. I'm gonna save him a bite there. I might go holler at him and see if he wants to come try it. Yep, it's getting down to that. It's definitely lukewarm now. But it was still warm last bite I took before that one right there. Now it's kind of on the chilled side. Naomi Lark says she's from England. OG versus Pain. They definitely got to have beards. He says he's trying to grow himself one, but he can't. Just keep trying. You know, they told me when I was younger that the more that I shaved, the thicker my beard would come in. And I don't know if that ended up being true or not, because I used to shave a lot, and then when I got hurt, I couldn't. I mean, I probably could have, but I just didn't shave for a while, and then I just kind of let it grow out from there. From Blackpool, Joe Chappell says he's from Blackpool. I don't know if that must be in England, maybe. Hey, Ziggy and Mobile. History Savior says. Callie Seanock says, I can't grow a beard, but I do reviews. Hang on. Backwards hat, beard, sunglasses, and a smoke in your mouth. New logo. Yeah, right on. I have this one right here. It doesn't have my hat backwards, though, but Animal Free MRE made this up for me. I kind of collaborated with him a little bit and kind of gave him an idea of what I was thinking about as far as, like, the face on it. I don't know that I could use this on a t-shirt, but I think if I could do a skull version with the beard and a backwards hat on, I think that would be awesome. I really do. Yeah, you guys go check out Animal Free MRE too. They do some family-friendly reviews. They do a lot of reviews with their kids, and they do a late-night date night, him and his wife, which is pretty cool. Oh, this stuff right here. That's just so good. Creamy. I know a lot of guys don't like this, and if you mix it up the way they tell you to mix it up, which I put about double the water in this, but if you mix it up the way they tell you to mix it up, it's a little bit, I don't know. It's not as good if you don't add a little bit more water. History Saver says, dude, he does some great stuff. I think we're talking about Animal Free MRE. All right, I'm gonna save the chocolate for last. I think I'm gonna go for this cookie right now. Then I'm gonna go to the wheat snack bread with peanut butter, and then add some jelly. Look at the chocolate in that thing. Let me get that to focus. This camera on this phone is I'm supposed to be shooting in full HD right now. I don't know if it is or not. But there's the chocolate chunk in that. Oh, that's kind of soft. Huh. Look at that. Well, I didn't expect that to be like that. There you go. The oatmeal cookie with the chocolate chunk. Let's give that a shot. Oh, wow. The chocolate really improves the regular oatmeal cookie like that. Changes the texture. Of course, it changes the flavor. But having that chocolate in there does something. Makes it a little bit chewy on the inside, kind of. And I don't know about you guys, but I like chewy or soft batch cookies or whatever more than I like a crunchy cookie like this. But this has a little bit of that kind of a chewiness to the center of it, which is really nice. And I want to try dipping that and see what happens. Get it to soak up some of that Irish cream. Cappuccino. Yeah, that's finger licking good right there. Yummy. He just says I should do a pizza review. I hear that, man. Hey, History Savior. Thank you for your generosity, my friend. History Savior says, thanks for the support, brother. History Savior, I'm pretty sure, started himself up a YouTube channel. And I need to go check that out a little more than what I have. Really appreciate that, History Savior. Thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Thank you. It's awesome, dude. All that's going back towards the channel. Heck, every dime I've ever gotten from this goes back towards the channel and then some. So, you know where that's going towards, my friend. And it's much appreciated. I'm sure everyone does. everyone benefits from that actually, which I think is a cool thing. Naomi Lake says, like I said, Smokey, the broken biscuits aren't as nice as whole ones. Feel free to hand them over to me. Feel free to hand them over to me to be disposed of. That's funny. Actually, I probably do have a medium flat rate full of extras like cookies and stuff like that. I don't know, History. I'm going to start talking to some people about that. Because if you... I need to email you, or you need to email me. Definitely need to get some more details going about that. Ziggy says, yes, he is. Check his channel for new stuff. Oh, yeah. I talked to Steve today. He's working pretty hard on some projects right now. Not going to give any details out about that because I don't know if he'd want that out there. So, but I do know that he's working on like 3 projects right now, and definitely look forward to. I'd venture to say he's going to have something up pretty soon, fairly soon. I'm not exactly sure when he'll have something up, but I don't think it'll be too awful long from now. Let's see here. I want to break that in half. There we go. Well, it's really crummy. Lots of crumbs fall off of this. Here, I'm going to do it that way. There we go. There's the wheat snack bread with just the peanut butter. The wheat snack bread on its own, it tastes a lot like, I don't know, dough, I guess is how I would describe that. It's got a strong wheat flour taste, but that peanut butter knocks that strange shelf-stable flavor right out of it. And mainly all you taste is the peanut butter. I'm going to hold on to this for a minute, just because I want to see what's in that before I open this up. Now, we got a Chocolatto here. Let's get the good one here. I'm really anxious to try this. S-Dodge said you might have spelled it wrong. Hang on. Let me read back in the chat just a little bit. OG Payne says Chocolattos. Okay. S-Dodge is answering a question about the Chocolattos, it looks like. Oh no. The peanut buddy's frowning. I didn't realize it. Dang it. Let's make him a Cyclops. There. Now he's a Cyclops. Check that out. Look at this thing. This is much darker colored than the World War II ones that I have. I actually have about 4 packages of those. Let's see if they're... Oh yeah. These are nice and pliable. Come on and focus. There. No. Come on. Hang on. There we go. There's a good look at the cross section on these Chocolattos. Alright, here we go. Check the description. I just plugged it. I think we're talking about the sticky finger ration, maybe. If we are, link to that in my description. Mama Lamacan. Hey everyone. Oh, I missed most of it. Nah, you didn't miss most of it. We're still good to go. You can always rewind it and watch the beginning, but you can hang out with us for now until it's over. Huh. So that does not taste like a Tootsie Roll. What does that taste like? Kind of has the kind of similar texture to a Tootsie Roll. Okay. Sticky Finger says the link for the sticky ration isn't working. Okay, man. As soon as we wrap this up, go ahead and text me one, and I will, I'll fix that. So after this, this live stream wraps up, guys, if you're interested in the Sticky Fingers ration, I will have a link to it in the description. I don't know if maybe it's because the listing ended and then he relisted it. Maybe that's why my listing isn't working. But if you do click on mine and it says ended, it might allow you to hit the. It might say this item's been relisted or a relisted item, and you might be able to click on that to get to the new listing. Because I'm pretty sure his listing's probably ended and he's had to relist it by now. OG versus Pain says, I'd love to eat that with coffee in the morning at 6 before school with those chocolatos. I'm going to just say, you don't want to be wrong. I would love to eat that with MRE coffee in the morning at 6 before school. Those chocolatos, and I'm going to just say, I don't want to be wrong. How do I describe these? It's not like anything. Slightly gritty. The chocolate taste is kind of creamy. Very chewy. Actually, a good bit more chewy than what a Tootsie Roll is, even. The chocolate taste is just not like a chocolate taste that I've had before. I don't know how to describe that chocolate taste. I guess it's kind of unique to these because I've never had anything like that before. So these chocolatos are something that's... the old ones that I had, they had unique chocolate flavor to them. Also, something that really I've only tasted in that one chocolato that I ate, that World War II package. Huh. Nope, I just got butterbuds all over me. Okay. I don't know if Shocker's still here. Now, the last live stream that I did, I got this from Steve in a box that I opened up. And you can hear that there's a can in there. I don't know if that can's going to have jelly in it or if it's going to have peanut butter in it. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's going to be in there. But before we go on to that, excuse me, gotta have me one of these bad boys while I'm opening that can up. Pull out the 50 count can. This is officially the live stream can. And I think I'm just going to do one of these each stream now. And these things are super fresh though. Like, they are super, super fresh. Got the got another thing here sitting on standby that I'm going to get out here in a minute. And this is the lighter that K-Man sent me for my birthday a couple years ago. Awesome dude. His birthday's coming up in like a week. I just accidentally put his, I thought his birthday was the 14th, but it's like, it must be in a week or so. And I put a link, or I typed it up on MRE info because I thought I was 2 days late for his birthday, and said happy belated birthday, and it ends up that it was, it's not for like 5 more days, I think. He said another week, but I think it's 5 more days. You guys see that? It's got a green flame. Lighter trick. My Zippo trick. I don't carry Zippos anymore. I don't like the way they... I'm trying to quit. Been doing pretty good, actually. I haven't quit, obviously, but I'm still trying. Mr. Wall said, I didn't save you a piece. Oh, what did I not save you a piece of? Ziggy Daughtry said that you're a freshman, huh? I've got a boy that's a freshman this year. And my other son's a senior. Oh, yeah. Sam S. Dodge has just started up a channel over there. And he has all kinds of lighters, man. I love the background on, like, when you click onto someone's channel and they have a background up. I don't know if all those lighters are his, if that's a picture that he took or what, but I love that background picture. It's really cool. But he's got a channel over there talking about vintage lighters and stuff. Really cool. I think it's pretty awesome. Caesar, yes, this is Army food. This is from 2014. This is a brisket entree. Here, hang on a second. Right here's what it is, man. There's the bag. Menu number 7, brisket entree. Seasoned beef brisket slices. Oh, gravy was seasoned. See, it said they list gravy first because it had a lot of gravy in there. I probably should have just went ahead and ate the rest of that because I know my son's not going to get any of that. But, yep, made by Sapaco on the 83rd day of 2014. Love this Irish cream too, by the way. Or that's what this is, right? Irish cream. I got a little bit of Irish cream cappuccino. Instant powder. I'll go ahead and dump the rest of it in there. There we go. It all wouldn't fit in the coffee or in the cup earlier. Oh. How many of you guys out there, yeah, garlic mashed potatoes, butter buds on those, a little bit of salt, got a chocolate chunk oatmeal cookie back there. I split the wheat snack bread down the middle, got some peanut butter on half of that, and then I ate the other half with the main entree and some Chocolattos. Got a grape jelly that came along with it too, but I'm going to open up this B3 unit from 1974. March of 1974. You guys see that? We want to have us a little bit of old with our new here. Now, I don't know if Shocker's still in here, or if he gets to watch this later, maybe. But he sent me this can opener right here. And this came with the 5-man Russian ration that he had. He's got a box unboxing of that thing, and he's got a review of that over there on his channel. I do believe he might have been the first one to do it in English, if I'm not mistaken. So he had one of the first reviews, or the first review, of that 5-man ration. He sent me that, along with a couple other components out of that ration, which was really awesome of him. He sent me some butter cheese, and then he sent me a thing of soup. Had to dump the soup out, and then I filled it up with water and dumped the other half of water in there, and then cooked it up. Let's go ahead and let's see how this thing works. I'm curious. It's not anywhere near as sharp as what my P38 is. This is a B3 unit that Steve sent me last time in a box that I opened up. Southern Packaging Storage Company. It's a 3 of 1974 crackers and candy B3 unit. So let's see what's in this thing. See how well this can opener works. Oh boy. It's not grabbing the edge very good. I'm not gonna be able to use it. Huh. Didn't expect that. Figured I'd get right through that thing. So what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna pull off one of my early P38s here. Now this one I've never used. This is a first run of the P38. This is made by Speaker. I know it's not going to pick it up on camera, but it's made by Speaker USA. These are some of the first ones that were handed out with K rations back in the 40s. It's definitely oxidized. It's got some dark color to it, but it's brand new. I took it out of the package. Folds up real nice still. Let me get this stuff right here set out of the way. And we'll get this can opened up right. That Russian can opener, man, I'll give it one more try. But it's not grabbing on the edge right there. It's like, you can see it's like bent. Or it's not got a very good lip on it. It's not wanting to grab at all. Let's see how the P38 does. Oh yeah, that's already got a good bite. Let's see if we get us a hiss out of here. No hiss. I'm surprised. Figured I'd get a little hiss out of that anyway. John Spencer says POTUS question mark, question mark, question mark. Callie Steenoff, yeah, I know. Very cool. Gotta love the classic American Zippos. Man, I totally forgot about it, Sam. I meant to get, I've got one of my grandpa's original Zippos. Still in the box, never been used. It's one of the early ones with the different design. Oh, the latch right here in the back where it's got like 3 instead of 4 or 5 or something like that. I don't know. I'm not very well versed in the lighters. I collected them for a little while, but I don't know that much about them. Garage Man says, "Wow, cool, Oldsmokey. What's your favorite football team?" Ziggy Daughtry. I haven't been asked that question in a long time. Want me to work late and actually work? Okay, I must have missed a little conversation. Peanut butters and crackers. I don't know. Let's see what's in here. I got peanut butter if this is not peanut butter. So, that looks good. Ooh, that smells really good. I thought for sure. So this is not what I thought it was. Okay. That's alright though. So we got 3 crackers in here. Our little corrugated paper. And there's 3 MCI crackers. And they smell fantastic. They smell like chocolate. And that's because there's chocolate discs in here of some kind. I thought for sure there was a can of something in here. What was I wrong? What do we have here? Candy chocolate disc with almonds enriched sweet. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. That glare is awful. Let me see if I can get that to show up for you guys. Nord Gaming says the fudge disc never survived for long. These actually do survive. Now the fudge, if you're talking about the fudge bars and the other round fudge discs that come in these cans, I've still yet to have a good one. I've seen Steve have a couple good ones, but I did eat one here on a live stream, and it was still edible. It wasn't horrible. So that was the best one I've ever had, and I had it here on a live stream. I think it was from 1978, so it would have been, what, 40 years old? Now check this out. Wow, this is the first one I've ever had with almonds in it. had the toffee and I've had the ones with nothing in them. Just the regular chocolate disc. Look at that. The nuts even still have a light appearance to them. Let me get that out of there. Check that out. I'm really hopeful for this because it smells so good. Look at the other side. That thing looks perfect. There's no oxidation to it. I think that's just from me rubbing on it or something. Look at that. Wow. Let me break it open. Holy crap, look at the nuts in there. Are you guys seeing this? Look at the light color of those almonds. I'm shocked. That's about all I can say about it. I'm truly shocked. If this is fully edible, I'm going to be dumbfounded. But here we go. Let's give it a try. I'm going to take a big bite. What the heck? I almost can't even believe it. There's no way you could tell that wasn't made yesterday. Wow. I've never seen almonds that light a color. They look perfect. You guys see that? That is insane. Wow. I'm going to finish that. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. That's probably the crunchiest cracker that I've ever snapped in half. Get you a good look at that while I'm chewing on this chocolate. These crackers smell so good from the chocolate. The almonds in this are still really nice and crisp and crunchy, like a nice roasted almond. The chocolate's creamy. It doesn't have even a hint of age taste to it. That old sorbitol, man, it tastes funny. I'm seriously dumbfounded. I cannot believe that tastes like that. Let me look at this other one, the ingredients on it. See if it has sorbitol in it. Non-fat dry milk, vegetable fat, other than cocoa butter, chocolate, sorbitol. Yes, it does. Ascorbic acid, vitamin C, artificial flavor, vitamin BHT, BHA, and thiamine, and vitamin B1. Wow. Well, Sticky Fingers, I'm going to send you this with those M&Ms, dude. That's going to blow your mind. I got to get that to you soon so you can, before the air gets to it or whatever. Alright, here we go with the cracker. Tons of salt on there. I know it doesn't really pick up on camera. There's all kinds of salt on there. Oh, wow. That's by far the crunchiest cracker I've ever had out of a can. Yeah, I'll vacuum seal that in a bag. Renee. For Sticky Fingers. He's got to try this, man. I'd like to split one and send half to Shocker and half to you. Actually, I think I sent you a B2 unit that had a really good chocolate. And I don't know if Shocker's ever had a good one. I might retract that statement and send that to Shocker. Because if he hadn't had one, I'm telling you, I've never had one without any sort of weird, like, sorbitol age taste to it. Sometimes they're still edible like that, and then sometimes they're woof. They're really bad. So add a little bit of this modern peanut butter to this cracker. But yeah, Steve really hooked me up with this one. It's by far the best one I've ever had. I say it's the best one I ever had. I gotta take that back. The best one I ever had was a 1963 that came out of one of the MCI reviews that I did a long time ago. And it had a cookie in it made by the same company that makes the Girl Scout cookies. I can't remember what the name of them is, what the name of that company is. That's the best bee unit I ever had. The cookie was great. The crackers were great. Had a jelly in it that I ended up sending to Shocker, a blackberry jelly, because I forgot to open it in that video because everything else was so good and I was full. I guess I just forgot. Oh, crap. Hang on. Did I miss a super chat, guys? Hang on. Let me scroll back through here and see if I can find it. While I'm scrolling back through here, let me ask, is Art still here? ForMRE.com. Art? I'm not seeing a super chat. If I missed a super chat, guys, definitely let me know and let me know who it was, what they said. I'll catch up on that. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Tanner, what's up, Tanner? Thank you for your generosity, my friend. Just had a 1991 corned beef hash based on my review, and it was fantastic. You know what, Tanner? When I did that corned beef hash review, I was doing that in response to that Russian guy that opens up rations sometimes, and not going to exactly say who. I'm going to finish off this chocolate. This is crazy. Finish off this half. I got half left. But I did that because, like, 2 weeks before I did mine, he opened up a 1992, same as what mine was, or 91, and just threw it all away. Just opened it up and threw it all away. Oatmeal cookie bar. I mean, freeze-dried fruit. Crazy stuff, and just threw it all in the trash, man. Okay. Got caught back up to History Savior. Okay. All right. But Tanner, thank you for your donation, man. I really appreciate you. And if you did a video on that 91 corned beef hash, I want to check that out, man. And give it a look. Just 10 says, yeah, I mean CRH. Yeah, #1 priority and all that. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I did that video because I seen him waste one that was just, it was sad. But I ate every bit of mine, every morsel. Back that camera up and finished it off. This is a really good after dinner snack right here. Even though I got that oatmeal cookie back there, this is pretty daggone good. I venture to say better than the oatmeal cookie even. I don't know. About the same as far as ranking wise. I hear that, James. Cookie Monster. What it reminds me more of. Nom nom nom. And crumbs flying everywhere and stuff. Yeah, me too. Chad, this is 8 years older than me. 8 years older than me. Actually, it's like 7 and some months, I think. No, it's 8 years. 8 years older than me. hang on, Oldsmokey, I have a football. You got a football game tomorrow night? My son's got the, where they go out on the field and get introduced. What's it called? What's that called, Amber? She must not heard me. Anyways, that's when they, like the parents walk them out on the field. Can't remember what that's called, though. Meet the team. Meet the team. Sticky Fingers is cracking up somebody here. Renee. What am I missing? Oh, foreignmre.com. I've been meaning to check, because you know how YouTube works, notifications and all that, they don't come up in my channel. So almost nobody that I'm subscribed to comes up in my notifications anymore. So if you happen to have opened that package I sent you or anything like that, I haven't gotten any notification for that. But if you haven't, don't worry about it. Told y'all you don't have to do that. You can just you can do whatever you want with them. Laugh until I'm crying emoji times 2, Sticky Fingers. I don't know if you guys ever watch a guy, his name's Leon Lush. I just found him about 2 or 3 weeks ago on YouTube probably. And all4MRE.com says it isn't edited yet. So you guys have cracked into it. I'm just curious to I don't have to, I mean, I don't care to see it in a video or whatever. I just kind of wondered to how it held up, because the guy that those came from was a serious collector of ration stuff, and he was in his 90s and passed away. Those actually came down from a line from some of LL Bean's family. I know that sounds crazy, but that's where they came from. And I was just kind of curious to what condition those were in, because it's been kind of a mixed bag. Some of them been excellent, some of them been just okay. I had one that was absolutely horrible. I mean, Renee Allen says she can't thumbs up till we're done. Oh, sure you can thumbs up when right now, I think. History Saver 1941 should rename the site to You Crook? Uh-oh. What are we talking about? Who's a crook? Callie Steenox says we only need more. We only need 8 more to hit 100. 8 more thumbs up to hit 100, guys. If you guys are in here, thank you guys for showing up and hanging out for the live stream. We're what, an hour and 48 minutes and 11 seconds into it right now. I'm getting pretty full. Got this raspberry drink. I was going to try to save most of that for my son because he absolutely loves these. Very tart, and to me it's really artificial tasting. S. Dodge Screw Tube, yes sir. I gotta say, that's a good name for them. They suck, man. I mean, I don't know. We have a platform here to do something that's fun, that we get to share with everyone. So without them, you know, we wouldn't be talking like we are right now. So I'm thankful to have what I have, definitely. So, but yeah, they've been doing some shady stuff to people lately, including myself. I cannot believe this thing. I can't believe that the almonds look like that. I can't get over this, guys. I really can't. I'm going to eat some more of the crackers, though. I think I'm going to hold off on the chocolate. Put that back in the can right there like that. And break me open another cracker over here. These are the best crackers I've ever had out of an MCI can. These are probably at least twice as good as the best ones I've had. The ones that I had in that B, I think it was a B3 unit. It was one of the old tall B3 units that had the cookie in it. And it was really, really good. But these crackers are on point. Chad says he gets the notifications for History's channel. Callie Steenoff says he thinks now that they've gotten the premium service, you'll see more and more channels being demonetized. Well, that's been happening now for a little over a year, roughly. It's actually been happening longer than that, about 2 years, but it's really been bad for about a year as far as the demonetizing people goes, because that's about the time they started doing it to me, was like back in last September or so. Oh, my back. Nord Gaming says he's got to go eat dinner to see us when it gets uploaded. Awesome, dude. Check it out when once it finishes up and uploads there, man. For sure. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. I'm trying to think what I could compare these crackers to. They're kind of hard, but they're really, really crunchy too. They smell so much like chocolate, it's not even funny. But they don't taste like chocolate at all. OGB Payne says he ain't heard of Multi-Magnum. Multi-Magnum's been around for a minute. He's been around since back when MRE Jap used to do MRE reviews. And yeah, John Magnum's been around for a minute. John Slavey. I think I'm saying it right. This is the peanut butter's dry, of course. Well, it's not. I don't know how. It's peanut butter. You know, it makes your mouth sticky. If anyone from my Patreon is in here, hang on. Or if you're rewatching this later, Patreon hasn't been working for like the last probably 5 or 6 days, or at least 4 days for sure. I cannot log into it at all. The mobile app doesn't work at all. It forces stop as soon as I open it up. I don't know what's going on with it. I went into, I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and everything that kept coming up on the reviews was people complaining about the app not working, and I don't know what's going on. I hope they didn't get hacked or something. Oh, the crackers and peanut butter go so good with this Irish cream. Next live stream, guys, I'm going to open this thing up, and I'm going to have to start the live stream earlier than 8 or 8:30, and we're going to get this nasty thing opened up outside in the daylight, and I hope I don't need a respirator. I tried to dig my respirator out, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, or maybe a little longer than that ago, because I wanted to get this thing opened up, and I couldn't find my respirators. I got like 3 of them with filters and all, and I couldn't find them. So hopefully I can find a respirator. But if I take it outside, I should be okay. Oh. Maya says, just turn the notification bell on. It don't even matter, Maya. Even if you do turn the notification bell on, YouTube is, they're not sending notifications out. John Spencer says to do a Kazakhstan ration live stream. Yeah, I need to do that. Nathan, I have to run, guys. Good stream, Smokey. Good night, everyone. See you later, Nathan. Outdoor Tactical. Oh, this is a good ration. I like this one. Yes, that was fantastic. And I'm probably, you know what? Before I take that last drink right there, I'm not going to let this go to waste, because it's, I mean, look, it's all thick and stuff now, but I'm going to eat this meat because I don't want it to go to waste. Nice and cold. Ooh, really cold. Mmm. So good. So good. Even good cold. Jason, yeah, looks like a biohazard blue bag. It's definitely biohazard, that's for sure. Maya Lowly said, is this Lonely? Loney. Maya Loney. You say you get all your notifications? I don't. I don't even probably get half of my notifications. Donald says, sorry I was really late watching the Pittsburgh Steelers at Green Bay. Who's winning, dude? Or who won? Callie Steenox says, I get my notifications, but then when I don't get it, I click the notification bell off and on again, and then you start getting them again. Shouldn't have to do that, Callie Steenox. You know, once you click that notification bell on, it should get them to you every single time, because that's why you click on the notification bell. Hey, we hit 100 thumbs up, guys. Still 53 people hanging out, and we're almost 2 hours in. Appreciate you all hanging out. This is awesome. Had one of the best B units of my life. What else? Awesome MRE, guys. Definitely recommend getting you one of these. It's fantastic. Really, it is. I saved this for final dessert. This is one of the Polish bars, and this is one that Delicious sent me in the last mail call. And I'll be filming the next mail call this weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that. I got a great big old huge heavy box in there. I've got 3 other boxes. I have one that was sent. Someone got something from Drew78 and sent to me. I've got 3 envelopes from Chris Johnston, Chris and Amy. She's got a channel also. You guys can go check that out. It's also down there in my links. She did some of these, like a big mouth MRE review, something like a filter or something on a camera. I'm not very tech savvy, guys, so I really don't know. Something like that, though. Really funny review. You guys go check that out if you want. But yeah, they sent a few things in packages that I get to open up, and I just opened one up, I think, last live stream. Great big old huge bag or it was the live stream before that. Great big old huge bag from England of these chips. Monster Mash chips, I think is what they're called. Sticky Finger says he hadn't heard from Drew. I got a box from Drew because it was someone else bought something from him and had it sent to me. And super nice of whoever done that. I don't want to reveal their real name on the package. I always block that out and block their addresses out and stuff like that. Sam Dodge, let's see. I forgot to tell you to be careful filling that lighter. If you do, it's an oldie, so it may burn up a few knuckle hairs off of. If I feel, should I use that lighter, dude? Sam, should I use that lighter in your opinion, or should I just put it on the table over there? I know in your video you said it would be a good one to use, but I don't know. I have a lighter that's similar to that, but it's an old Marlboro lighter that belonged to my dad, and it's in a leather case, leather sleeve, and you slide it out. You take the 2 parts apart like that. It's got the little striker and the wick on it. Shelvit Renee says, Sticky Fingers says, Sticky Fingers got those Monster Mash chips too. Caitlin, yes, he did. He got them from the same person. Chris and Amy sent both of us those chips. and they are really good. I just had a bag of them right before I did this live stream. That was the only thing I'd had to eat today. I cracked open a bag of those chips, the onion ones, I think it was, in a purple bag. I think they're really good though. They really are. Now I'm going to want more of them, and I'm not going to be able to get them. Now, let me see here. I'm going to take another drink of this real quick. Easy Money says to use it. Renee says shelve it. Maya Lowney. Am I saying that right? Lowney? Lowney? Maya Lowney? Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm not going to have one of those right now, but I am going to pull out one of those Harley ones. Right here. Opened these up on the last live stream. And I gotta say, they was actually pretty good. They're right up there with the Camels, I would say. Pretty close. They're not quite that good, but they're pretty good. How are these folded? I don't know. Oops. Maybe it went like that. I don't know. Close enough. Close enough. Harley pack. I just thought these were super odd. I had to have these. The Maverick Davison. Yeah, that's right. These are made by Maverick. But look how short that filter is on that thing. Like, it's... Check that out. I mean, it does have writing clear down to there, so maybe the filter does... No, it does not. That's... Huh. That's got a super short filter on it. Super short. Let me get one of these lit up. And we'll get that... I don't even know what flavor this is. They put a sticker over the English. He bought these in a store somewhere. These didn't actually come out of a ration. But they're the same exact ones that are in a ration. And these are... hands down my favorite fruit bars, other than the Cran Raspberry American bar, the First Strike bar. That thing is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, that is cool, isn't it, dude? It's a metal can. Super cool. You don't see these very often. Not very often at all. I've seen maybe 3 of them over the last 4 years, I would say. Maybe, well, still sealed. I've seen a lot of the empty cans, but actually still sealed. There was a guy I just saw, had someone there. They were like, they wanted $1,500 for, he had, I'm going to say probably had 10 different, like, strange sealed cans. But a lot of it was just like loose tobacco and stuff. Pretty weird. But I don't, that's probably still on eBay right now. But $1,500 is what he was wanting for it. Let's check this out, because I'm not sure. Hang on a second. That might not be. That might be the pear flavored one. And if that's the pear flavored one, I want to save that one. Pretty sure it's the same thing. That pear flavored one that I had was first. It was awesome. Really like that. Let's get this sucker opened up. Huh. I don't know, man. I'm going to try to peel that sticker and see if I can figure out what flavor. I don't even know what flavor this is, even after smelling it. Not having any luck getting the sticker off of it at all. This is the pear flavored one. This is the pear. This is okay. I really like this pear flavored one. But look at that thing. You can't get anything like that here in the United States that I know of. Covered with rice paper on both sides. That side's a little bit different texture. I think it's where it sets like that. That side doesn't get as much pressed on it. And then they probably roll this side on after this side. It doesn't smell like pear. But I know that last one I had a really nice natural pear flavor. It's nice and fresh. Yeah, my buddy Delicious sent these over. You guys go check out Delicious's channel. Steve just sent him an awesome ration that I think he reviewed recently. He does stuff sometimes before anybody else gets it. Delicious has rations, so he does really good over there. Of course, you guys know, if you don't know who Steve is, you got to go check out Steve too. Steve's awesome, and I was just saying he sent Delicious over that ration. It was really cool of him to do that. Delicious sent me these bars just out of the blue, and it's sweet, fruity, slightly tangy. Got a little bit of like a nut crunch going on in it. And this does have a almost strong pear flavor. You can taste the pear in that. Like, I could have told that that was pear. The cranberry one's really, really good too. They're all really good, actually. If you guys can get your hands on these, I suggest trying them. Definitely try out the ones, if you can get a Polish ration, you can get your hands on one of these bars, and you like this type of thing, like a fruit bar like this, or a, I guess it's kind of like a granola muesli fruit bar. These things are amazing. Maya says that's sub to me from Steve 1989. That's cool. That's cool. Renee says the apricot's amazing. The apricot is amazing. The apricot's great. The cranberry's great. The pear, which I don't think is in any of the Polish rations. I don't think you can even get these. I've never even seen anybody else try one of these in a video before. And they're awesome. And I'll probably savor that and eat that like the rest of the night. It's just such a rare treat. It's so good. So good. Outdoor Tactical says that he likes the bars in the Polish ration, MREs, especially when you are when you stay alone in the wild. Oh, I can imagine. In between meals, like if you'd been 4 or 5 hours in between meals or something, you just pulled out this bar. That's something else about these. They're super filling. That bite that I took, I can feel it hit my stomach. Like, I can tell how filling it is just by that bite that I took. They are very filling. That reminds me, Traversing Food sent me those spicy noodles. I was actually thinking about doing some spicy noodles tonight, but might do that in a different live stream. But I wanted you guys to go check out Traversing Food's channel. I know he'd been working on that. I don't know if he got some new uploads up yet. Last I checked, he hadn't, but I know he was wanting to get some videos posted up. And you guys know the issues I've been having, but tomorrow, new phone on the horizon. Does any of you guys have a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus right now? Any tips and tricks that you would tell me about the phone before I get to dive into it and know the ins and outs of it? I have to imagine that the video quality is going to be roughly at least twice as good as what it's been so far, what I've had over the last 5 years. Caitlin's got an S5. That's the same era as the phone that I've been using. iPhone 8 Plus, Renee says. I thought about going with an iPhone, but I've never been an iPhone person, so I would be completely lost. I'd have to totally learn a new operating system, and then I would have to try to upload from a phone that I'm not even sure would upload to my old computer. Oh, Cab Over Kid's got an S9 Plus. Whoa, I'll bet that's got the double cameras on it, which is what I really wanted, but I couldn't afford spending $900 to $1,000 on a new phone. S Dodge, me too, dude. Yep, Note 3, my man. And I love it. I love my phone. I really do. It's been such a good phone, and it really hasn't gotten outdated. Everything still works like it should. My camera just started messing up. Everything else has been functioning properly, and that camera thing literally just came up recently within the last, I don't know, it's been about a month, I think. It's been too long. I should have had a phone before now, but it's been hard to make a decision on what to get. There's so many choices out there. Renee, yours has a double camera? Well, I mean, it has a double camera on the back and then one on the front, so I guess it's triple cameras, I guess, is what I meant to say. Sam says that he loves his, but it's tired. Mine does really good. Mine's still really quick and everything. It's just the video problems. And it still does pictures. It still does pictures just fine. But if I'm videoing, it's not consistent. And if I got a $100 ration out here, or even a $50 ration out here, and I'm shooting and I end up losing that footage, it's like, there's $50 down the drain. That's why I've been holding off on doing the videos and stuff and just doing the live streams like I have been. Still sends blurry videos? Huh. I don't know why either. That's weird. That might be where it's so new. Well, S9's been out for a little bit. Maybe they're still working quirks out of that thing. Yeah, that's another reason, Sticky Fingers, why I didn't go with Apple, because I know they throttle their older phones down. They start, after they're about 2 years old, iPhone's like, nope, you need to go get a new phone, so we're going to slow yours down. I'll tell you guys all the ones that there's a new phone coming that just came out by, I know I'm going to say this wrong, but Hawaii, or Hawaii. It's like the #2 brand, right below Samsung and iPhone. Hawaii, however you say it. They have a Note 10 that just came out. There's also the OnePlus 6. Been looking at that. There's a P20 Pro that looked really, really good. And then there was a Lenovo Z5 that looked fantastic. And all these phones got like 24 megapixel cameras. They shoot in full 4K and 60 frames per second. Double cameras, low light setting cameras. And they look great. But those brands that I've never heard of, those Hawaii's or whatever, however you say it, those phones right there, I'm not even sure will work in America. That's the one thing that kept me from just going ahead and buying one of those, because for what I could have bought one of those brand new for, I ended up buying an S8 Plus used for. So I could have got a brand new phone. There's another one that comes with a 360 camera that clips right on the top of the phone. It clips like, I don't know, it clips right on the top. It comes in the box with it, a 360 camera, and I guess you can charge it to like 70% battery in 5 minutes. It's got that quick charging. I hope the S8 Plus has that new USB port, that's the one that's supposed to be super fast. you know, for transferring data from your you know, your videos and your pictures and stuff to your computer. That new USB Type C, I think is what it's called, is supposed to transfer data like twice as fast or 3 times as fast or something like, it's something crazy like that. Yeah, the 360 camera. Yeah, I know, right? Me and 360. Outdoor Tactical says the Chinese are now doing pretty decent smartphones. Yes, they are. They're doing pretty good with it. They've came a long ways, and the ones that I've been looking at, man, there's a lot of videos out there on them, of course, and you got to kind of take that with a grain of salt, because a lot of times those guys are getting those phones sent to them for free by the companies, and how hard are you going to be on a cell phone that company sent you for free? It's like, I don't know. I really don't know. You know, and then you got Lou over there at the Unbox Therapy, who's got like 12 million subscribers, and it's hard to make a decision because those phones look so good, but I'm just not sure how well they'd work in America. I heard too many people say that they had trouble with them on the American bands. However, the different cell phone bands that there are here. Renee, you had a slider before the 4S? A slider. Before, let me think here. I think I had a Note 2. I think I had that for a little. I didn't have it for very long, if I even had one. But I had an S4 Active, Samsung Galaxy S4 Active, and then before, all my phones before that were Motorola's. I had a Motorola Atrix that had a HD. It had an HDMI, a mini HDMI plug-in, and the reason that I had that is because at work, where I worked on towboats and stuff, I could plug my phone into the HDMI port on the TV, and anything that was on my phone would go onto the TV, so we could watch YouTube or Netflix or anything off my phone on the TV. And I used to have unlimited data back then, and I was running up like, I don't know, I want to say I used 20 gigs in one day one time. Verizon was ticked. But yeah, Verizon ended up like Verizon was horrible. Wasn't bad as long as I wasn't like right at my house, and then they started doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Alright guys, well, this has been a pretty good stream, I gotta say. Can't wait to film this, Chad. I'm looking forward to this. I really am looking forward to it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I am scared of it. I mean, God, look at that thing. Fear the Reaper. Oh, it gives me cold chills just thinking about it. I know that's gonna be so hot. So hot. And those chips vary in heat too. And then, if you guys have any suggestions on how to get this off of here, this like, is what it is like old tape. It's not even glue. It's like the old tape is still there. If you guys have any suggestions on how to get that off of there, this is a 1969. This is one of the Arctic mess kits. And there's actually another pot actually that goes inside of this one. And I have that as well. It's just full of stuff right now that Steve's sent along in this thing. Really cool of him to hook me up with that. But I want to cook some noodles in this sucker on a live stream. So, and I planned on doing it today, but like I said, I noticed that if I would have cooked on this, it would have cooked that stuff right to it. And that, I don't know if I'd ever got it off then. That would have been bad. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the live stream. Oh, this was the, we checked out the 2014 Menu 7 brisket entree. And I want to say a huge thanks to all my Patreon members, because haven't been able to get over there on Patreon for a while for whatever reason. It's been messed up. And, you know, you guys are much appreciated. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get in contact with you guys over there. I'll definitely I'll keep trying until they get it fixed, or I'll figure out what's going on with it, and I'll let you know on the next live stream if they don't have it fixed by then. And this was a fantastic meal. I'm literally stuffed right now. I'm full. Save my Chocolatos and what little bit of leftovers I got here for later, and look forward to getting to try to film something new this weekend. Probably go ahead and do the mail call this weekend sometime. But all right, guys. Well, this has been a good one. I want to wish y'all a good night, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Later, guys.